Improve your conference calls and much more with this little speakerphone. Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out this. This little guy is the AIRHUG Bluetooth Speakerphone. Pretty simple, but works really well. And it's basically a speaker that's Bluetooth, but it also has a bunch of microphones for pickup. So it also means that it's also an audio input. So pair this with your computer, with your phone, with your tablet, whatever you have, and all of a sudden, all your phone calls, all your conference calls, all your Zoom calls, all your Microsoft Meet calls, and all of those all get better because you're getting better audio quality in both directions. Now, one of the things you can use this for is you could just use it as a speaker. So let's start with that. I'm going to just sort of weave some demos in as we go. So I've paired this with my Apple iPhone 13 Pro, and literally pairing it took, I don't know, 3 seconds, because you turn it on and it immediately goes into pairing mode because it's never seen anything. So that was super easy. So let's see, I want to go to some music. So here we go. And I know you're obviously going to hear it through my little tiny microphone, but imagine this is a handy little music speaker. And there's volume on the front, so I can make it louder or softer, right? It doesn't get hugely loud, but remember, its primary purpose isn't to be a speaker for your music, but to be a speaker phone. So there's some music. Let me move forward a little bit. And there's actually bass. So it's actually pretty decent. You know, I don't think you're going to replace your large stereo system with this little tiny speaker, but it's a nice feature. And what that means, of course, is it can do that audio reproduction. So I thought, well, what voice could we use? And I just happened to have a lecture, sort of an audio book on my phone, and this is about detective fiction. So I'll just play just a couple of seconds of it so you can hear what a voice sounds like. Well, see, we have to get past that.
About Dorothy Sayers' unnatural death. Tomorrow, I want to focus on American detective.
Eminently listenable, really nice. So I'm going to just stop there because I definitely don't have the rights to play this particular lecture. But you can hear for music and for voice, it does a really nice job of reproduction. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about it, and then I'll actually record some so you can hear what I sound like too. Now, it has 360-degree full-range pickup, so that means that wherever you are, if you put this in the middle of the table, then everyone's going to sound good and everyone's going to be picked up. You don't want a directional microphone for something like that. If you're going to use this for all the kids clustering around the table talking to grandma or something, this is going to do such a better job for audio pickup than the microphone on your computer. DVD sound quality, Bluetooth 5.0, let me get the logo on the top, and it has its own advanced noise reduction algorithms and echo canceling, because one of the problems with speakerphones is you get that sort of echoey sound, and people know you're on the other end of a speakerphone because you sound like that, and it's super annoying. So people are like, can you pick up the handset? You'll hear it doesn't do that. It actually gets rid of that. It also has a digital signal processor that adds 25 decibels to the voice that it's hearing, so it sort of boosts up the voice to get it above the background noise too. It is USB-C plug and play. There are 2 ports on the side, one of which is for charging, and there are a bunch of lights along the bottom that show you how charged it is. And the other one is just USB, and that one you can literally just plug into this end, plug into your computer, and you're ready to rock and roll, whether you're running Mac or Windows or even Linux or a Chromebook or something. So all of that will work. And in fact, AIRHUG also separately sells a USB dongle. So if you want to use this wirelessly, but your device doesn't have Bluetooth, that USB dongle is a good option too. You'll have to look up the price for that one, but that is an option you can get and makes it super easy. So it is 4.1 by 4.1 by 1.2 inches. It is 6 ounces, so it is small and it is light. And let's go ahead and see what's in the box. So in the box is instructions. incredibly helpful actually. And a really nice soft carrying case. And then in the carrying case are, let's see, so this is USB-C to USB-C, nice little cable. And then there's also USB-C to USB-A, which is the rectangle. So props to them for including both. So you have everything you need, regardless of what kind of device you're going to hook it up to. And then that's it. That's the whole thing. It fits in nice and easy. You just remember to turn it off and you're good to go. Now, let me give you a quick tour of all the buttons on the front. On the top, you have the power button. That one's pretty obvious. And then left to right, we have Bluetooth, volume down, mute, volume up, and then answer or end call. So all of that is documented in the user guide, which is very helpful. And let's see, I'm going to get back to my audio recording. So we're ready for that. So I did want to show you that if you mute, then all the lights on the bottom turn red. And when I unmute, it goes to green, just to give you a quick feedback on, I believe that's the current battery level. And now we're good to go again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch audio sources so you can hear what this records of my voice. So you are now hearing my voice through the AIRHUG Bluetooth speakerphone, as opposed to the microphone I use for my video recordings. And you can hear there's no noticeable echo, and it sounds really good and really clean. Really easy to work with. So that's how this works, and I gotta say, I'm a fan. I think they've done a really nice job, and what's most notable about this is how incredibly light it is. So it gives you somewhere, I think, around 10 hours or so of actual live use. At any point, you can always plug it in to get more power, even while you're on a call. It is 16 hours of standby battery, and it's all, incredibly well designed. It's small, it's very portable. If you don't want to use this case, obviously you can skip that and just carry this around. But imagine the next time you're at a hotel or you're at an event or something and you need to make a quick call or something. This will it's a game changer. It will change how you actually are on the phone. Most importantly, if you're in a small conference room and you got 2 or 3 other people in the room with you and you're on a phone call or you're on a Zoom meeting or you're on a Google Meet or a Microsoft Teams or a Skype call or whatever it is, use this for the audio side of it, use your computer for the video side of it, and everyone's going to sound better, and the person at the other end is going to sound better too, which is just going to improve the whole experience. Not only that, but especially if you're not actually on video, you can carry this around. So you could take this and put this in the kitchen, and then you can quickly mute out because you're making some dinner, and then you unmute when you need to talk again. All of that super easy to work with, and when your food is all ready and busy cooking, you can take this right back into your home office and you're back in the office. So really portable, really flexible, definitely better audio quality than your phone's going to give you as a speakerphone. One worth checking out. So, only thing we need to talk about is the price. But before we get to the price, I'm going to ask if you could subscribe to my channel. It's a click or a tap on that subscribe button. Then don't forget to turn on notifications, because I post a lot of video reviews and I'm really candid and honest. I'll tell you what's good and what's not so good about the products I look at. And I got a lot of products. Anyway, cool. Well, this is one of them. This is the AIRHUG Bluetooth speakerphone, and it's $69.99 at Amazon.com. That is an entirely reasonable price to significantly up your game on any sort of interactive conference call or video or anything like that. And the fact that it doubles as a decent little Bluetooth speaker, that's just an added bonus. So really, this is exactly the kind of thing I want to have in hotel rooms, for example. I can have my computer on the desk in the hotel, and then I can just carry this around. If I want to sit and look out the window while I'm talking to someone, I'll just plop this on the arm of the chair next to me or something and continue my conversation. Really, really convenient. Definitely a nice piece of engineering, and it's one that you should probably check out. That's all I got. I'll hope to catch you in my next video.